You don't need a new camera to create amazing images, and I'll prove it with a live photo shoot of my daughter with this $100 camera and this $4,000 camera. Don't look goofy. You're gonna be on the internet. Was that funny? I know, sounds funny, right? Okay, blouse over your, there you go. Too much, come on, stop being a goofball.
Is it recording?
Yes, it's recording.
No bloopers.
Cross your arms. There you go. Uh-oh. I think my camera stopped working. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, let's try this again. All right, let's see. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. There we go. That looks good. All right, let's switch cameras. Oh, that looks so much better. I gotta change the ISO back to 400. Good, excellent. Sounds a little quieter. All right, let's try that. Beautiful. All right, now that the photo shoot is over, I went ahead and did a couple of print enlargements, which we are going to compare side by side to see if we can see the difference between the $100 camera and the $4,000 camera. But first, let's jump into Lightroom and compare the images there first. All right, so we have two different images here from two different cameras, even though they look identical at 100%. But if we take a look at the metadata here, we have the Fuji S2 on one side, and if I select the other file, we have the Nikon Z8, but they look identical, don't they? So it's really hard to tell them apart when you're at 100%. Now, maybe if I get in real close, I can kind of tell which one is which by zooming in, by getting closer, or if we actually zoom in. Let's go ahead and do 100% here. And I'm gonna do 200% here, and that's going to kind of give it away based on the resolution of the image. But if I zoom this in at 187.8%, we have both images about the same size. But now let's round up and say 200%. We can definitely see that the image on the right is not as sharp as the image on the left. But who is going to be zooming in other than you? I rarely ever zoom in more than 100%, and that's because I'm not going to be viewing this image beyond 100%. When I do zoom in at 200, 400, 800%, it's only to retouch the photo, and that's it. 97% of the people that are going to see your image on the social media platform where you post your image is going to be viewing it at 100%. Maybe less than 3% will actually zoom in to take a closer look, but everybody else is going to take a look at your image, they're gonna comment, they're gonna like, and they're going to move on. They're not going to study your image like you do. So I don't recommend zooming in ever unless you're retouching beyond 100%. All right, now let's take a look at the print enlargements and compare them side by side. All right, so I have a couple of print enlargements, one from each camera. And typically when we have our print enlargements done, we're gonna hang them above the sofa, maybe the bed, the fireplace, or whatever the case may be. Regardless of where you're hanging your photos, you're going to be viewing those images from a distance. And I'm having a hard time from this position to see which image is which. They're looking identical from, I think I'm about 2 to 3 feet away from the prints. So maybe if I zoom in 200, 400%, maybe I'll be able to notice the difference this way. So they're still both looking pretty identical. So I think this one is the Fuji S2. It's not as sharp and crisp as this one. It's softer. So this is the Fuji S2 and that's the Nikon Z8. That being said, when family and friends come over to your house, they're viewing your prints from a distance and they're not going to be able to see the print quality or how sharp that image is from this distance. So yes, you can create amazing images with a cheaper, less expensive camera, but how do you know which camera to buy? Between Nikon, Sony, and Canon, they have hundreds of models to choose from. So how do you know which one to buy? Well, watch this video next to discover how to buy the perfect camera for you regardless of your budget.